That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets open down the middle. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
North Texas can dig into that playbook on second and short. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. They get to him as he throws.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. Off the play fake. Throws for the tight end. Another incompletion on third down.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Fourth down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Makes the grab past the marker. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he showed you the arm talent on the throw.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. He wants to take the top off. Complete in the middle. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. So first down here as they go back to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quarterback adapting. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. North Texas in the hurry up. Off play action. Got his man on the right. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
What a play by the defense. With their backs against the wall in a goal line type situation, they're able to force a fumble and jump on it. That is how you change momentum in a game.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been... There he goes! Inside the 40. The 30. At the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
My goodness, you're backed up, just trying to give yourself some space on offense. Forget that. I'm taking this thing 98 yards to the house. You know, it's nice to almost break the 100-yard rushing mark in one play.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. possession, the Mean Green offense will return to the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Here's the handoff. Fights off a defender. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Complete to the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. North Texas in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. Here comes the hurry-up. Making side adjustments here. On 4th down, going to the air. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
I'll tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. 4th down, long yardage situation on your own territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your mentions, Paul.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Looking downfield, it's Saying. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Buckeyes will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Throwing right. Holds it in. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Right down the middle. Complete downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, North Texas.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
North Texas, 14.
He'll bring it out. It's Graham. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under fire. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The play action fake. Shoots it to the left. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his man. It's Tate. Getting closer and closer to midfield. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47. The Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Makes the catch. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. first down. Here's a heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Looking down the middle. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They've lost nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. Absolutely center cut. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So the first half has come to a close. We'll take a break and head over to the halftime show. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They start this 3rd quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be...
He'll take a deep shot here. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Hawkins. Out across the 30, marked down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27. North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on 2nd down.
And this defense just continues to dominate the football game. The score is lopsided. It's not looking good. But I know one thing. If you can't protect that guy, there's no chance for you to win this game or the future games.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football, distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
He's got an open man. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the 1st down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on 2nd down. Now the play fake. He rifles one deep to the left. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They'll give it to the back. Finding an escape route. Got enough for the first. There he goes to the back. Bust through behind his pad. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. The Buckeyes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Here's the give off the left side. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Ncaa26. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. and the ball will make it into the end. Return on that one for a touchback. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Going to try to get it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Back to throw, it's Stockton. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted in the first drive into the pick. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, this is where you go to the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
Great place to start for this offense. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. Mental errors like that just kill drives. We'll see if they can overcome it. Give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. Runs through a tackle. Touchdown, Buckeyes! He would not be denied.
That's why, as a defense, you have to game tackle this guy. You've got to bring multiple bodies to the party because he's just way too strong of a runner. It's too hard to tackle this guy one-on-one now.
And how about the running back, man? That's a grown man. Like, you can tell, once he gets his feet moving, he is hard to bring down, breaking tackles, making plays. This is a guy that doesn't need a great offensive line because he continues to make plays even when they're not there to be made.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Makes the grab. It's Frazier. Makes him talk to the hand. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
To the air, it's Stockton. The sweet feet buy a little time. What great protection, and he lets it go down the middle.
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you can tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I've got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament. The defense won this battle, but that guy is so hard.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football. Now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Got it set up on the outside. At midfield, he's got room. Lots of running room. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Well, this quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot, and he hit it. He's in a really, really nice groove right now.
Out of bounds, right at the 10-yard line as they are threatening to score. He'll keep it himself. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. And the Dogs in the hurry-up. They'll try to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Dogs!
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And they did tack on the extra point. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Graham. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Off the play fake on first down. To throw. Quickly to the tight end. Tackle is made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there. On first down from their own 22. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Touchdown, Bulldogs. On this defense, taking one back to the house.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking for space. It's Jackson. He breaks a tackle. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
Well, you see a great individual effort there that time, and you can see the skills this guy has. And he just reminds me sometimes of the great Ohio State backs we've seen in the past, right? You think of Archie Griffin and his 2 Heisman trophies, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins. This guy right here with his skill set, he's got the chance to be the next great Buckeye back.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Quarterback extends the play. He turns it loose to the left. He's got it! And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down
such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The Buckeyes want to move quickly. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Timeout, Georgia.
The offense didn't even glance to the sidelines. They'll stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Marches ahead. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. From his end zone, he'll go up top. Pulls it in. It's Branch. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Off the play fake. Finds a tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle. Wants to adjust the pattern. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. They'll leave it with him. Finding open areas. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
Big 3rd down conversion, getting the ball to your running back, and he does the rest. This guy, I think, will get a lot more touches.
And you want to know why he's on the field on 3rd down? Because he can block, he can catch the ball, and you can also hand it off to him. He can go find the sticks and keep drives alive. What a weapon.
Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Dropping back, it's Stockton. Caught over the middle, it's Bell. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
He'll pull it down and run.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You can tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
Plows through the defense. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll try the run. Breaks into the open. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Dogs, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Might be calling a hot route. Forced out of the pocket. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB, scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
Unleashes one. This time on target.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. And after that first down gasher, they're close to the end zone. Second and goal coming. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting... Touchdown, Georgia! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wants to throw. It's Sayin. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. Now backed up in their own end, it's third and long. Off play action. Another incompletion on third down. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll try to get outside, and this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they're trying to go toss to the field and get that running back out into space to lose his speed, but the defense looked like they were already lined up expecting that play, and they force a negative.
Well, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. defense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Looking to throw it, Stockton. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Dogs.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a two-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Donaldson. He steps out of bounds, a couple of yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18 after that pickup. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll run play action. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Just needs a crack to get a return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Bulldogs are in the hurry-up. To the air on second down. Fires to the big fella. And they're able to get him on the ground. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Unloads it left. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Well, on third and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball's incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on fourth down.
And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half not too far away. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Graham. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here, executing it all.
And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David. They're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. And the Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Hand off from the shotgun. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Looking for more room.
Man, it's so frustrating as a coach, because you go into half and you're like, listen, this is what they've been doing. This is what we're getting. Let's go out and execute. And what do? First drive, you throw an interception, you turn the field position to the other side, create momentum immediately. This is an absolute disaster to start the second half.
He slings it deep to the left. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1. Not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive.
Georgia, 28. Ohio State, 7.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to work. He's going to let it go. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
That's a great job getting the first down by that guy. He's a big-time weapon. He's got the speed. He's got everything you look for in a wide receiver. And it's funny, you think about Ohio State football. Back in the day, Woody Hayes running the ball 3 yards in a cloud of dust. But recently, they've been recruiting playmakers at the receiving position because this offense has changed. It's now up-tempo. They're now throwing the ball vertically down the field. And they've had so many guys go in the first round in recent years. This dude right here fits that mold to a T. Love watching this guy play.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Try and play action. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
The Buckeyes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. And he takes it for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Their lead down to 2 touchdowns as they go back to work on this drive. With the catch, it's Branch. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pulls it in. It's Bell. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Now the play fake. Wide open downfield. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. So it's not just a strong running game. The Dogs can be dangerous with those weapons up top.
And I think when you've seen Georgia really dominate in college football over the last several years, it's because they've been more aggressive, more willing to throw the football early downs, trust their quarterback, not just the ground game.
Off-play action on first down. Fires to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Off the play fake. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Grab near the sticks. It's Bell. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll throw it from the red zone. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And to open the fourth quarter, they'll start with a field goal attempt. There is no doubt, at this point in the game, this crowd knows how big this kick could be. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while. Trying to get behind the defense. Makes the grab on the left side. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. And the Buckeyes will hustle to the line. Off the play fake on first down. Floating away. On the run, fires downfield. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
To the air, it's Stockton. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. They are able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Bulldogs come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Finds his tight end. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical third down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
That's caught. It's Branch. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. The sure hands, it's Branch. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Dogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Rush is on him. Complete on the shuffle. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Frazier. Stopped just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Throws to the wideout. Picked off to stop the threat. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. If you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball, because it is a long way to the end zone. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on second and long. Off play action. Fires to the right. And it's picked off for the third time today.
The number one objective for a defense is to make
No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Denton, Texas, home to the North Texas Mean Green. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the North Texas Mean Green. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Buckeyes will boot it away to start the game. And no chance at a return here. They'll start. At their own 25. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Complete. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Give to the running back. Shows him the stiff arm. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And a great job on the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
That quarterback has a hose. That dude could throw it through a car wash and not get it wet. Great job of putting that ball on a line to his wide receiver.
North Texas has it going to work with another first down. They'll run play action. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. So now on second and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Wants to go up top. He's open on the right. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. North Texas in the hurry up. Quarterback making adjustments. He caught it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. North Texas started this drive in the shadow of its own end zone, but now they've moved out, got a little something cooking. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down.
Timeout, Ohio State.
Can the D deny them on second and goal? Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy.
And that one is picked up in the end zone. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And how about that play by the defense here early in this game opening drive, facing one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football, and they're able to get an interception. That is going to be massive for their confidence in this game.
On the run, it's Jackson. Trucks through the defender. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. The Buckeyes can really attack on this second and short. Under fire. Going to throw it over the top of the knee. Fakes the grab at the 25, and there's room. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. One of the great programs in the history of the sport, sort of built on the running game, but these days, Ohio State defined. Turning it on! Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Dropping back, it's Sayin. On the run, still looking. Got out of trouble and throws. Fires into traffic, picked off. He'll try to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
The really early in this game, you're seeing the ball hawks on both sides of the ball. Interception on the first drive of the game, and now they come out, and this defense gets a pick in return. There are a lot of dudes in the back end with speed and with the ability to close. What a phenomenal play by that young man just now to get the ball back to his offense.
The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half.
Ohio State.
Ready, fight. Cricket.
Wants to throw on first down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
They'll give it to him again. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Touchdown, Buckeyes! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible, because he'll make it happen.
Set to kick off.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle box because he knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Fires to the big fella. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. At the 35, he's got room. There he goes. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Mean Green.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the 2nd level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
He'll bring it out. It's Graham. He gets it out to the 32 and sets him up with a little better field position. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Using his feet to buy time. On the run deep down the right side. He's got it along the sideline. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Buckeyes moving quickly to the line. Handoff from the gun. Runs through the tackle.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The play action fake. Unloads to the right. It's caught. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Running to the left. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Trying play action. Bringing the heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got enough space, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and they finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Going right to work up top. He's moving out of the pocket. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. North Texas in the hurry up. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Bears the pressure. QB got it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman.
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Touchdown, Buckeyes! The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. And the returner will be brought down. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. North Texas has it going to work with another first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they...
There he goes! Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Line gets set, first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another one.
And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. A lot of urgency for this offense. He wants to change this route. Back to pass on second down. Got his man to the left. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. North Texas started this drive in the shadow of its own end zone, but now they've moved out, got a little something cooking. Pressure coming, and the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. He'll get rid of it. Just about had another one picked off. They've already thrown 3 in this game. They're lucky it wasn't 4 there.
And almost another interception for this defense. They've been picking him off like crazy. They've shut down this passing attack, creating so many big plays. This defense is dialed in, locked in, and really creating havoc in this offense.
He is stopped inside the 15 at the 14-yard line, and an interesting call here on fourth down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. And that decision will be questioned for a while. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He lets it fly. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with the pick. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to the big tight end. Makes a connection. Makes a grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. North Texas in the hurry-up. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play. Still on his feet. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, North Texas.
And that's a touchdown this offense absolutely had to have to keep it to a one-possession game before going in at halftime. That touchdown is going to do wonders for this team's confidence.
21, North Texas, 14.
Coming out with it, it's Graham. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28.
Offense will take over. First and 10.
They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds a man on the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. First down from the 43. Sends it downfield. He hauls it in, and nobody's close. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Now the play fake. Looking left. He caught it. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
Well, it's a nice job by the receiver getting out of bounds to save some clock. You're probably out of field goal range, so you're thinking Hail Mary here at the end of the first half.
We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And that lead grows even bigger. So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. He'll bring it out. It's Graham. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Off-play action on first down. He's going for the big play. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and it just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
To the ground with the back. Breaks into the open. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The Buckeyes headed quickly to the line.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
He'll take a shot. Snags it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And this is why so many teams go play action. They try to freeze guys in the back end, work on their eye discipline, get them to bite a little bit. Nice job on the play fake. Nice job bombs away, putting air underneath it, and making the big touchdown pass.
14.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not...
Oh, he wants it all. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Got room on the return. Running free, going to the end zone, but way back behind him, there's a flag on the field. Defense a little too eager on that last one, and now it's 1st and 5. He wants to throw it. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
All right, that's a play that I'd like to see the quarterback just take off and run it himself. And I love his mindset. He's thinking to himself, I'm going to throw this. We're going to get this first down. I have a play, but sometimes you just got to know, man, at this point, I'm out here on the perimeter. It's just me and these defenders one-on-one. I've got to trust in my speed and my athleticism to go make this one.
One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Young. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Looking to throw on first down. Spits it out to the back. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. Off the play fake on first down. Going for 6. Touchdown, Mean Green. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the 8. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 31-21. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's Graham. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
First and 10.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he'll have to check his feelings after that lick, but he did get the first down. The Buckeyes want to crank the tempo. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Slithers into space. He has the first and still on his feet. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
And the Buckeyes with the first and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. They put together an 81-yard drive, and it was capped off with an impressive 18-yard touchdown run. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on first down. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be second down.
This quarterback has thrown a lot of picks. I don't know if he's just not seeing the field right or he's just trying to force too many throws. That should have been number 4 right there, but the defender dropped it.
He's going to run it. Keeps it and gets the first down.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Working that left side. Touchdown, North Texas. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Under fire. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch them sleeping.
And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Off the play fake. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Makes the grab on the big throw.
And offenses practice the situation. This is 4-minute offense. You've got the lead late in the game. You're trying to bleed the clock and just get first downs. They do that, they stay in bounds, and the clock keeps ticking.
That last big play, one that can really jumpstart a drive. It's 1st and 10 from the 47. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
And I think this will go a long way in determining the outcome of this football game. They're able to run.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Lets it fly deep downfield. Got it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The Buckeyes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. On 2nd and goal, they go right back to it. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And that is the perfect way to cap off this drive. This thing started way back on their 2-yard line, and they methodically marched it down the field. You saw a little bit of everything on this drive, so at the very end, you pay it off. Really nice job running down in the red zone for the score.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Takes possession, the Mean Green offense will return to the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. And back to the air on 2nd down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the 1st down.
Now, a 4th down.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
It's nice having zone eyes on the quarterback. I tell you what, you got to lead, be smart, don't give up big plays, Drop back in your zones, but watch, when the ball's thrown, you can see the guys break on the football immediately and go make a play.
He's got it down the middle.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He turns that loose down the right side. And the deep shot was knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's get the call. So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on 4th down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. North Texas in the hurry-up.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the 4th quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
Offense changing the play. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Now adjusting. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal.
Get set, get set.
Off play action. The throw. Finds his big tight end. Might as well go big or go home. They need a touchdown, and it looks like they're on their way home anyway. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The decision to go for it does not pan out. This offense is so deep in the hole, it looks like the end zone's at the end of the earth. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Powers through the defender. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. And the Buckeyes will try to pick it up on 4th down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
Timeout, Ohio State.
The Buckeyes will send out the punt unit. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Wants to bring it back. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Right back to it. They make the stop and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset too.